From Dead to Crores, the incredible story of Lenskart's Peyush Bansal. Just imagine, a boy who once walked through the cold mornings of Redmond to reach Microsoft's office. Today, that Sam boy's name is written among the greatest success stories in Indian startup history. The Sam boy who dared to quit his comfortable job to ask, will people in a country like India ever choose a brand for something as basic as glasses? Can seeing ever become a style statement? And today, 15 years later, as Lenskart prepares to enter the stock market with a $9 billion valuation, the world is answering that question with applause. Peyush Bansal. This name is no longer just that of an entrepreneur, but a symbol of an era. An era that proved India isn't just a nation of consumers, but also the birthplace of world-class bratza. But this story wasn't that simple. It had failures, loneliness, risks, and those dark days when it felt like the dream might never come true. But as they say, a person with vision doesn't need glasses. In 2008, when India's startup ecosystem was nowhere near as vibrant as it is today, a young engineer decided to quit his job and build something that could truly change people's lives. After studying at McGill University in Montreal, Peyush started working at Microsoft in the US. The world of technology and data wasn't new to him. But within a few years, he realized the real problem wasn't in people's devices or data, but in their eyes. In India, millions suffered from poor eyesight but lacked the access or money to buy the right glasses. It was a simple yet profound problem, a vision problem. Buying glasses in India was never easy. Prices of branded frames were sky high, while the quality of non-branded ones was extremely poor. That's when an idea struck Peyush. Why not create a platform that could provide everyone with glasses suited to their style and budget, right from the comfort of their home? In 2010, along with a few friends, he laid the foundation of Lenskart. At the time, no one could have imagined that this small online website would one day become India's largest eyewear retail chain. In the beginning, the company was completely online. Customers would visit the website, enter their prescription, and choose their frames. But in a country like India, where people prefer to touch and feel before buying anything, selling glasses purely online wasn't easy. So, Peyush took another bold step, the hybrid model, combining online and offline retail. He said, customers shouldn't just see the glasses, they should feel them. And that's how Lenskart's retail journey began. Today, Lenskart has more than 2,700 stores across India, Singapore, Dubai, Indonesia, and Vietnam. Nearly 40% of the company's revenue now comes from outside India. But there was also a time when everything was at stake. Investors started pulling back, funding dried up, and many said, you can't build a unicorn by selling spectacles. But Bansal didn't give up. He said, we'll prove to the world that even in the vision business, there can be clarity. In 2017, when many Indian startups were running at a loss, Lenskart transformed its business model. It adopted robotic production technology, importing machines from Germany capable of producing thousands of glasses a day. This not only improved production quality, but also reduced delivery time. From that point on, Lenskart became India's most trusted eyewear company. Customers now knew it wasn't just a low-cost brand, but one that delivered high-precision quality. Then came the year 2020, the pandemic era. When the entire country was under lockdown, Lenskart continued to help millions through its home eye test program. Trained optometrists visited customers' homes for eye checkups, and the company used virtual try-on technology to help them choose glasses online. During that time, this service turned out to be nothing short of a blessing. Gradually, Lenskart became more than just a business. It evolved into a brand that didn't just put frames on people's faces, but gave them confidence too. However, the journey was far from easy. In the early days, when Bansal and his team approached investors for funding, they were repeatedly rejected. Some said the eyewear market in India is too small. Others claimed this isn't a scalable business. But Bansal knew that one day, those same people would line up to invest. And that's exactly what happened. When Lenskart opened its first 100 stores and began breaking sales records, investors themselves came knocking at his door. What began in a small office in Faridabad is now expanding into a 50-acre manufacturing hub in Hyderabad, set to produce millions of glasses every year. This move will also reduce the company's dependence on China. Currently, about one-third of frames and parts are imported from China. But in the next 2 years, Lenskart plans to shift toward a full Make in India model. This expansion isn't just commercial, it's strategic. Bansal aims to make India the global center of eyewear manufacturing. Internationally, especially in Indonesia and Vietnam, the company is growing rapidly. The demand for eyewear in these countries is similar to that of India, and through its affordable luxury model, Lenskart is preparing to spark a revolution there too. In 2025, the company made history. After 15 years, Lenskart announced its IPO, valued at nearly $9 billion. Peyush Bansal, who once earned 2 lakh a month, now stands on the brink of becoming a billionaire. Estimates suggest that by selling just a small portion of his shares, he could earn around 6,500 crore. If the listing premium goes up by 25%, his net worth could reach 9,000 crore. This IPO has not only excited investors but also reignited faith in the entire Indian startup ecosystem, proving once again that a business built with hard work and patience eventually shines like gold when the time is right. Looking at the list of Lenskart's investors, it includes global giants like SoftBank, Premji Invest, Temasek, Alpha Wave Global, and Kedra Capital, all of whom believed in Peyush's vision. SoftBank, which holds around 15% of the company's stake, called it a patient capital investment, one that grows slowly but sustainably. In March 2025, Lenskart reported its first ever annual profit, while many other startups were still struggling with heavy losses. The company has now become one of India's biggest consumer tech success stories. Interestingly, Lenskart has evolved beyond being just a business. It has become a laboratory of innovation. Its 70-member engineering team is now working on smart eyewear, glasses equipped with AI features, UPI payment capability, a camera, and headphones. Imagine your glasses turning into your personal mobile assistant. That's the future Peyush is building. The company already has a massive team of thousands of employees and processes over 1 million orders every week. Today, Lenskart is not just a company, it's India's vision revolution. Bansal says, our goal is not just to sell glasses. We want to ensure that no person in India is left behind because of poor vision. This mindset is what sets him apart from others. When asked about the secret of his success, he smiled and said, time management. He explained, my co-founder Amit Chaudhary and I dedicate one day every week solely to working on new ideas. Our hit rate is around 50%. That means half of the ideas fail, but the remaining half take us to the next level. Bansal's vision is bigger than just business. He says, we don't sell spectacles to Indians. We sell confidence. And perhaps that's why today, his company isn't just a brand, it's an emotional connection. His appearance as a judge on Shark Tank India made his identity even more prominent. Millions of young people now see him not just as a successful entrepreneur, but as a role model. His calm demeanor, sharp analysis, and honest advice on these show taught audiences that business isn't just about money. It's about a balance of strategy and sensitivity. He once said on the show, the true success of a business isn't measured by how much it earns, but by how many lives it improves. That's the philosophy of Lenskart, vision for all. In 2025, as the world faces economic uncertainty, Lenskart's IPO has emerged as a beacon of hope for investors. Amid global tensions, trade wars, and shrinking funding, this IPO proves that trust still exists when a company has a strong foundation and honest leadership. Institutions like Bloomberg and Fidelity have valued Lenskart at over $6 billion, and after the IPO, this figure could exceed $9 billion. If that happens, Peyush Bansal will join the ranks of those few Indian entrepreneurs who not only built empires from scratch, but became symbols of the startup era. Peyush Bansal's story teaches us that if you walk with dedication in the right direction, no market and no boundary in the world can stop you.
If our video has taught you something new, do not forget to like and share this video so that this information can reach others as well. Your likes and shares are a source of inspiration for us. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let us know in the comments. It will be our honor to answer your questions and listen to suggestions. And yes, if you like our content, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you stay connected with every new story. Thank you. GRT Business YouTube channel sources, news from various news agencies, opinion polls and other public sources. We try to ensure that every report and summary is accurate and verified, but we are not responsible for any dispute or error. Our aim is only to provide you with accurate information.